Don't wanna talk anymore. Nothing left to say. Words make no sense anyway. When we're at war, some things never change. It never hurts the same. You take the color from my eyes. I watch it fade like a dying light, and it replays inside my mind. I think it's time to fight a different fight. Cause it almost feels like someone else is living my life. You take the color from my eyes until my world is black and white. Cause it almost feels like someone else is living my life. Tell me, what will I become when breathing's not enough? You want control, wanna run the show. Strings get tighter every time you pull. I'm feeling low. Every time I go, you turn around and dig a deeper hole. You take the color from my eyes. I watch it fade like a dying light, and it replays inside my mind. I think it's time to find a different fight.
Come on, come
Okay.
on, come on. Work this time. No, 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 no. Why isn't this not working?
Hmm.
Why? Why is my
Well-
front door open?
Here's the helicopter. Where's Tom at? Wait. Is that...
Why with this? What the heck? Hello? Hello? No,
How did you get a house? Again?
you asked me questions.
I mean, how are they not freaking about a helicopter just being parked in the middle?
That? No idea. This? No one was living here. It was an abandoned property. I was thinking of turning it into a bar one day. You know, never know. Gotta
It's
increase.
small for a bar.
Yeah, blow. There's another house next door. Blow it out, blow up. Turn it into a fancy bar. You know, turn it into luck. Who knows? You're literally. It's a bar. Don't worry about it. So you're literally the last person I was looking for you, and then my tracker stopped working. And then my dual disc is still locked out.
I'm surprised your tracker could even work, considering how much things I do to rewire my discs to make them untrackable.
Yeah, it's not hard. I just programmed it, but Ryan went out. Ryan's signal disappeared. I can't track his signal because his thing's down, and I can't unlock my dual disc.
Unlock your dual disc. What happened to it?
Aren't your cards blank too, or did you
Oh.
not beat Void? Void said he beat you and threw your card on the ground. So,
Yeah, he also ran off of my palace.
yeah, he threw that on the ground. In front of the.
I
gym.
mean, if you want proof.
No, my cards are blank too. Yeah, can't see your cards either. Of course not.
Yeah.
I literally, what I mean by lock up my dual disc is I created a virtual dueling software based on Kaiba's program. Something in virtual world. Alan was a part of it. Long story. I could use.
I'm not gonna question that.
Me and Mac could use virtual decks. And speaking of which,
What are you doing?
unlocking yours as well.
I mean, I have a deck.
You have a physical deck that you can actually use. Damn, must be nice.
I might, except whose deck it is.
Well, for me, I cannot use physical decks, so I created virtual decks.
Yeah.
So,
Do you not know something odd? They're not blank.
No, they are not. If I said you have a physical deck that you can actually use, congrats.
That's the thing. Normally when you touch cards after you avoided, they just go blank on you. Even if you pull them straight off a pack.
Yes, I've tried lots of things. Numbers aren't affected, apparently, because this card isn't blank, but But yes, pretty much I've invented the thing so me and Matt can continue to duel still, except for
Yeah.
me and Matt are locked into a weird system.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I just found that some gods seemingly are not affected.
Interesting.
The zombies, machines. I mean, yeah, this is. I mean, I just found that out because this deck just came to me.
Kaijus are picky eaters.
Maybe. I mean, does the dead really have a soul? Well, undead, but
probably, possibly, no idea. But yeah. So
but this is not just any zombie deck.
You have some type of
This is
connection
Tom's.
to it. No idea who that is, but you obviously have a connection
to it. It's a friend
to
of mine. Stick didn't even just. He didn't give me the deck. It just came out of nowhere, but it's definitely his.
Yeah, Alan said something about that. Pretty much, if last case scenario, unlocked your duel disc to max level, so you can use any card in all of Kaiba's database. Kind of cool.
Yeah, that's interesting.
For me and Matt, we're locked into specific archetypes based on a very weird wheel. So when our dueling level increases, we get the wheel spins and it unlocks that archetype. And even if I roll like a warrior archetype, I still can't use Phantom Knights for some reason. Like literally, even in a virtual environment, I cannot use Phantom Knights or Black Rose. But I can literally create any number, worrying about the consequences of these things taking me over.
Wouldn't that? How would that even work? Numbers can be very
because they're in the virtual environment. They don't have souls, which means they don't have the side effects of the soul.
But fake cards are what usually causes the punishment.
But these aren't
so
fake.
Why would?
They're just virtual. Like if there's nothing in my duel disc until we enter a
I'm
duel.
gonna get a headache the more I think about this.
When we enter a duel, a virtual deck appears in my duel disc. That's all there is to it. They just don't exist, but they don't exist in the physical plane. They only can work in the VR environment, which is Kaiba's new dueling system.
Weird. That is very weird.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot of
that had anything to
it.
do with that update they made us do.
You do? I've been hacking people's duel discs to apply it, but
Well, not that. I mean, like, there's a reason for the new disc. There was an update to their systems, and
yeah, I know. I hacked
my own disc, because of all the modifications I made, was no longer compatible. The point I had to get a entirely new disc.
By the way, helicopter's out of field. So we probably can't. It's probably not going to help us.
Yeah, that's pretty annoying.
But yeah, see, my house is the house that is connected to this house. I'll just demolish it all. Make a single bar later. Money has to make more money, I guess.
I think that's an apartment complex, so good looking everyone out there.
Surprisingly, the city's empty. Like, I've been around talking to a couple people here and there when I was looking for Alan, and then looking for you afterwards, knowing you'd come here sooner or later because we agreed on it. But surprisingly, like, people have been evacuating. I'm guessing when a giant 3-foot, 7-foot tall monster shows up, you would run.
Yeah, but
so wherever Void duels or whoever else has these kaijus, the more people will evacuate because they see it.
Yeah, it's just the more thing about the whole order is that this tournament seems to line up with her initial appearance of Team Liberté, because they were completely non-existent before this, and now this whole.
Speaking of which, what information did you gather? Because when we met, you said you're looking for information. What did you gather from your informant?
I managed to get a bit.
Anything of use besides the fact that we know, like besides the stuff that I've gathered myself? What else have you figured out?
I mean, for example, I kind of know where their hidden base is.
Hidden, as in underground in the sky.
On an island.
Bastards. Where the hell did they get that? Well, we did have lots of money.
Well, there's a few more pieces of information. Like, this is a long list I got, but it's heavily encrypted because,
right. Yeah, makes
keeping
sense.
on the wrong hands, and this takes time to decipher.
Yeah, I know. Their banks did too. Now I have access to their tracking network and the money. It's nice. That's how I know Ryan disappeared entirely. Like, literally, he's gone.
Yeah.
Not
I've seen something about information about something kind of production factory, but I can't make heads or tails of it. Just says that they're doing something and trying to make something in mass.
You think they're making the fake god cards?
Maybe. Well,
Matt,
maybe they're trying to make more of those kaijus.
Matt got brainwashed by a fake god because they used as an experiment. I wonder if they figured out how to
Don't
replicate
need to be reminded of him running me over with an Egyptian god, thank you.
I don't know what's more important. Should we go to the factory or should we track down the last, see if Ryan's okay since the signal's gone and it...
I mean, I don't have a location. I just know that they have a factory. There is location should be in here somewhere. It's just.
So in other words, Team Liberty hunting. Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Couple grunt.
Again, this guy is good.
Pin a couple grunts to a wall.
Maybe we can figure out what happened to Ryan.
Maybe. Just
I
weird.
guess the best thing we should
His
do
his signal vanished, and then your signal vanished. Now I know because you rewired your dual disk, but still.
Yeah, I mean, can you blame me? I have issues I'm trying to run from.
Yeah, I'll take the bit to fix that. So I can continue to track everybody. As Alan says, I'm literally stalking everybody in the tournament at the same time. Except for Ryan, you, and Defrag, because Defrag dual disk doesn't have a signal. You rewired your dual disk to not have a signal, and then Ryan's just vanished.
Yeah, can you blame me for me wanting to scramble it?
No, because then the cops can't track you, Liberty can't track you. I literally...
Actually, I'm less worried about the cops.
And then your father can't track you.
There you go. No, I did run into one of my brothers earlier.
Oh, great. How was that? Great family reunion? 10 out of 10? Probably not.
It was... Oh, it's the least.
Oh, great. Sounds fun. So, hunting Liberty?
I mean, yeah.
I mean...
you said this is our fuel.
This is out of fuel, but we don't need the helicopter to hunt them. This would be like...
That would be overkill, I guess.
Yeah, let's just
I guess
bring the chopper to Liberty. Yep.
I mean, we're gonna have to get to that island eventually somehow. So that would not be stealthy at all.
Boat? Submarine?
Probably. Speedboat. Yeah, we should... I mean, maybe we should start off by checking where Ryan was last. It may give us a clue.
Except for his last location was on a bridge, and I couldn't triangulate it in time. And also, I'm kind of locked at level 2 duelist level, so I'm locked right now into aqua. Fish things, water.
Oh, that sounds unpleasant.
It's not really unpleasant. I made it work, but it's more of...
Well, maybe I can help you break that level then.
I mean...
this new deck I'm trying out, because I kind of feel uncomfortable just walking around and using Tom's deck.
I mean, you should test it because you don't want to use an untested deck into battle. But
Exactly. And it lets you level up, so...
Yeah, leveling up the deck apparently only works on strong duelists because I beat a whole bunch of weak people on the way here and it didn't work.
EXP, my dude.
It's
the
not really...
the less you get.
It's not really EXP. When I built the system, I only built it so the AI could help build decks quicker. I didn't mean for it to lock it to level. It was stupid. It's gonna be the next... I could literally make a mobile app out of it.
Sounds like you can make a lot of money from that.
Yeah, maybe I should do that. No, more investments. But I guess we should test out that deck and see what this new deck can do. So let's duel.
Alright then. Let's duel.
Alright
then.
Rock, paper, scissors it is, because we're friendly.
Yep.
My duel is set to auto rock, paper, scissors, so I don't even get to pick. Okay.
That's interesting. Well, I think I'll go first.
Alrighty. I actually wanted to
I'm not really sure what this deck likes.
This hand.
Well, I start off by activating Supply Squad.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Next, I set one card face down and summon my Karakuri Merchant to the field in attack mode.
These
When
are
you
those
summon,
things
I
you're
can
talking
add
about.
a Karakuri card from my deck to my hand. With Catch.
Physical machine, eh?
Yep. And now after Catch's effect. By switching the battle position of a Karakuri on my field, I can add a Karakuri from my deck to my hand. Granted, they have to be level 4 below, but it is what it is. I think I'll add model 236 to my hand.
Okay.
Oh, my turn.
Oh, well then, thanks to Alan, I've learned about very powerful cards that exist in the database, like this one, Lightning Storm. I could choose to destroy all monsters or smelling traps, and of course I'm gonna pop both back row. Now I'm gonna throw down 2 cards face down and summon Penguin Torpedo. This card has the power to attack you directly and avoid your monster. And if I want, I can get rid of my torpedo to steal your monster to the end of the phase with its effects negated. But since it's only until the end phase and it negates your effect, it doesn't matter. But during your main phase, I'll use Jump Fleet, which doesn't help at the moment.
In that case, I'll start by saying 1 card face down.
Yeah, at least I got rid of that annoying scrap iron and stopped her from drawing any cards.
And I'll summon my Nisami to the field.
Okay.
As well as I think I'll switch my model 177 to attack mode as well.
Alright, alright.
He has a delivery of pain coming for you.
Drowning Mirror Force. Let's send them back to your deck. It's a water-themed deck. Drowning Mirror Force finish.
My turn.
I draw. I'll use Magic Planter. I'll get rid of Junk Sleep, draw 2 cards.
Ain't that helpful for you?
I need some type of draw. I'll use Surface. I'll target Torpedo, bring it back.
No thanks. No thanks. I'll use my Transmigration Prophecy, returning your torpedo back to your deck.
Damn.
While I'm on the that chain, I think I'll go ahead and return my Supply Squad to my deck.
Damn. That's the only monster I've drawn this entire game so far.
I'll draw.
I'll use Dark Factory of more production.
I say I had no monsters, so that's not that useful for you.
No, but at least it's a continuous trap card.
Well, it's me also my merchants in the field. Using merchant's effect, I'll add my other copy of Cash Catch.
Fine.
Battle phase, merchant attack.
I would like monsters deck. I swear, the database just rigged my dueling.
Well, I'll use Cash Catch's effect. This will let me switch my merchant to defense mode, but let me add a card courier from my deck to my hand. So I think I'll add model 224.
Right. Because, you know, you needed more monsters.
Well, I'll end my turn.
I used Dark Factory more production. I'll get rid of Nokin to draw a card. I want Nokin in my graveyard, so that's where he needs to be. Damn.
But was it worth it to get rid of him like that?
He special summons if I summon a penguin, so I was hoping to draw a second penguin off him. Or off the effect.
Sounds like you're not having great luck there.
It's a risk. I really want to show off this number.
So off this what?
I told you in the house that I have that I can grab numbers from the database. So
yeah.
I have a water-specific number in my deck right now.
Well, I think I'll summon my Kakuri Komachi, model 224.
And of course it's here, so you can make a 5. Right.
Not really.
What are you
I
gonna
don't
make?
have a 5 in my deck, but...
Oh yeah, because you're machines, right? Because you're not using the database. They just gave you the upgrade to do this.
Yeah.
Say you can make an Eteria Beast!
Actually, though, she has an effect, though. While she's on the field, I can never summon again as long as the monster I'm summoning is a Kakuri.
Oh, that's my site. Okay, cool.
So I summon my model
That's a 7 or a 9.
I'm going to go for my 7. My Super Shogun.
Oh, of course
My
you are.
Shogun model 00. Bure. Bure has an effect when summoned. Now let me bring out a copy of Gamma to the field in defense mode.
And of course, it's out of your deck, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Tuning these two together, I can synchro summon again. Bure do.
That's an 8. A lot of attack points.
Apparently, I don't have the ability to get out my other Gamma.
It's in your hand.
Pretty much. So you know what? I think I'll summon a copy of Size into the field in attack mode.
Alright.
Next, I'll switch my merchant to attack mode. This triggers XX's burrito's effect. Let me draw a card.
Alright.
I mean, it lets me do it if I change battle position, so I kind of had to.
That's a problem.
Now that the way's open, Dyson attacks you directly.
I use Call the Haunted, targeting Nopkin. Your Kurikuri has to attack, so
Yeah, I have to.
get out of here.
Its effect activates. It can't be
What?
destroyed while it's in attack mode.
Oh,
And since I took damage involving him, all card carrying monsters I get control gain 800 attack and defense till the end of the turn.
oh great. Oh, fine.
Burrito, go!
Well, you know what? I want to draw off this. I'll take the life points.
So you go down like 306.
Ah!
That's
It's
600 points. And how about another 1300?
Okay, again, fine.
I end my turn.
Draw.
And the power bonus goes away.
Ooh, okay. I summon Ice Knight.
That's an intriguing card.
Now I activate Monster Reborn. I want your level 4. I activate my Trap Card's effect to send your monster graveyard to draw 1 card. I use Ice Knight's effect. Just like your Kurikuri, I get an additional normal summon this turn, but I'm locked into waters.
Oh.
So I normal summon
And
my
that's a tuner.
Glacial Penguin. With Glacial Penguin and Ice Knight, I'll Synchro Summon Glacial Beast Iceberg Narwhal.
That's somehow cool. But then again, I can't really complain.
Yeah, I was gonna say, all your cards have long-ass names! You have something?
Something is trying to activate.
I attack.
Well, that's the thing. Since you attacked the merchant, he switches position.
That's fine.
And since a card can control change battle position, my Steel Shogun lets me draw a card.
Nope, set is shredded. Turn it.
Alright. I'll start by switching Size's position. Once again, allow me to draw.
Okay.
Next, I think I'll summon my Gamma from my hand.
Oh. Okay.
Meet the great and powerful Karakuri Super Shogun, model 00N, Burebu!
Oh. Okay.
And just like the
I
other
activate
Shoguns,
Alien Zone
flip
Canania.
your draw card.
Flips your monster into face down defense position.
I still get to add a card from my deck straight to the field.
That's fine. At least I know you're not attacking with the 3000, and nor do you get its effects. It's face down.
Human Mizan to the field.
Oh, okay. You have another 9?
That I do.
You have an Xyz that involves 2 9s?
No, my deck's pure synchro based, but
Okay. Well, then, it's
let me
not
introduce you to Vermilion Dragon Mech.
Oh. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
Dragon Mech's ability. Banishing a card. I think I destroy that face down of yours.
I use back to the front. I'll target my penguin and special summon it. And since my penguin special summon, it uses its effect to bounce Dragon Mech. And then Nopkin's effect activates. Special summoning Nopkin, which will remove your monster from play instead of bouncing it to the hand. And now I can activate my card, removing my penguin to draw 1 more.
In that case, I'll set one card face down and I'll end my turn.
This lets me get back into the game. Draw!
Before you do anything else, activate Jaw of Avarice. This will let me return 5 cards from my graveyard back to my deck. Then I get to draw one.
I activate Canadian's effect as a chain. Since you chained it, I can special summon it. Next, I use Dark Factory and more production, sending Nilfgaard back to the graveyard to draw one more card. Paleozoic Canadia returns to the battlefield. Now I'll summon Nightmare Penguin. Activating. I'm not gonna activate nothing. I'll set a card, and let's battle. Narwhal attacks. Wait, you're
Sorry, my card carries I control can't be destroyed by Bow Wow. This guy is in defense position.
Damn. Really?
Yep. All card carries in defense position cannot be destroyed as long as Super Shotgun's on the
that's a
field.
problem. I end my turn. I activate more production, getting rid of my penguin to draw.
I think it's time I ended this. I activate Card Curry Gamma Oil. I can equip this card to a monster in my graveyard and resurrect it.
Okay.
Welcome back, Steel Shogun.
Oh, that's fine.
Flipping or banish my Gamma. Using its effect, I can switch my Super Shogun back into attack mode.
Alright.
This triggers Gamma Oils, Super Boost, and Super Shogun's effect. Super Shogun lets me banish a card on your field.
Go, Book of Moon. I'm swapping your monster and throwing it back in defense mode.
Did you really think that was all I had?
No, but you're gonna banish it anyway.
Turn 3.
Like, why would I use a card you're about to banish? Seemed like a common sense.
Next up, I'll send a Kakuri soldier to the field and cast Runaway Kakuri on it. It loses its effects till the end of turn, but it gains 1,000 attack.
Oh, okay.
Next, I'll set 2 cards face down. Super Shogun, take out that Narwhal.
No!
And now my soldier shall cut down that little Paleozoic of yours.
That's fine.
I end my turn.
I use more production, getting rid of my penguin to draw.
In that case, let me just use my Transmigration Prophecy to get back my Jaw of Avarice and my Gamma Oil.
I summon Penguin Torpedo. I set a card. Battle. Penguin Torpedo attacks you directly.
Thank you for getting out of Gamma in the graveyard. I Spanish it to switch my Super Shogun to defense mode. This triggers his effect. Let me banish your torpedo.
Which I did forget that. In main phase 2, I'll set a card in my turn.
I'll draw.
Yep.
Up, I flip something back up Burrito. And then switching battle positions. Triggering both of the effects. Let's get rid of that face down.
Oh, you're gonna get rid of it anyways. I'll special summon Glacier Penguin in a chain. Activating a trigger effect of Glacier Penguin. Your Buried Doe's returning to the extra deck and Nilfgaard's getting special summoned.
Let's see here, shall we? I'll summon my Cyber Valley to the field.
Okay.
And activate Machine Duplication.
Oh.
Targeting Cyber Valley, I get 2 more.
Alright. Yeah.
Using Cyber Valley's effect. I bash it in another Cyber Valley to draw 2.
Usually people use those as battle tricks, but alright.
Battlefield. Use Shogun attacks to end this!
Go, Lunar Eclipse! I can target 2 monsters and flip them to face down.
Aren't you being stubborn? I end.
Yeah, I really didn't want to. Ah, dang. Even with
That would be useful now.
yeah, kind of late for that. Oh well.
Yep.
Torpedo wasn't gonna help me
Time.
anyways.
Shogun, end this!
Damn. Well, you won.
Well, that was a
Damn.
interesting duel.
Control against aggro. What a bad.
I mean, yeah, that was not a pretty match for either of us.
Oh well.
Oh my god. That was a mess. At least the deck works.
Yeah, lost against you, lost against Alan. God, I missed my text! I missed
To be fair, I was able to do quite a bit with my sabers on you, if you remember.
Yeah, but I missed them. I missed being able to just make a black versus a new King 4.
True.
Ugh.
Well, I wonder what else. Zombies and machines work. I wonder if there are any other types of monsters that are unaffected.
Probably ones that aren't appetizing. Probably Fiend or Destiny Lord or
You know,
Head.
fiends. I mean, rocks would also make sense if machines aren't a thing.
I don't know. I ended up using Possible against Alan. Rock, but
So,
it's virtual, so I don't know.
so that doesn't work. I would have to get lucky and. Shall we go inside your place or inside the helicopter?
Yeah, we should go. We can go inside.
Alright.
Ah, then. Technically not mine, so I don't care. Should have
Yeah,
left.
let's get out of this play, Rain. Holy hell.
So where should we go? What shall we go to next?
That is the question. Do we need some type of clue?
So it's either hunting Ryan, hunting factory.
Well, we don't even know where the factory is. We already know the factory's on the island.
Could be,
Or it could be somewhere else.
could be, but with this, you would probably export it. You wouldn't put it on your main base. You export it to
Fair
somewhere
enough.
else. Especially if they're making something like fake gods that, you know, become with the people.
Again, like I'd say, the best place would start would probably have been where we last got a signal from Ryan, but
Yeah, it was on a bridge somewhere. I actually don't even know where it is. On a bridge.
great.
Anyway. I mean, we can always hunt Void down and have him
I'd
tell us.
rather not.
Yeah.
I don't think we're ready to fight that again.
See? What I thought. So our best bet would be... Let me see here. Well, we know Alan's fine. Matt should be around somewhere, maybe in the hospital region.
Why over there?
He had a friend that apparently was in the hospital last I checked, and then haven't heard from him since then, since I gave him the virtual deck.
Maybe we should check on him?
Could.
Give us something to go after.
At least we know where he is.
Yeah, we can't just go walking around blindly. We don't know anything around here. Who knows? We may run into some purple guy in a dress for all we know. We just run around blindly.
If we're around blindly, maybe we'll run into that dank person with the wing.
What?
Or what?
I was making a joke, but there's somebody walking around with actual wings?
Yeah. He's
Wings, or cosplay wings?
no wings. Actual wings. He was stealing people's decks and making them better and returning them.
What?
Yeah. Something.
I'm confused.
According to Ryan, he's like Pegasus' son. Something like
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
How the heck did he get wings?
Alright, Tobias. I mean, Ryan gets armor from Critias. Is it that much to believe that?
I mean,
He
more
gets-
cards with more powers. Great.
There's always- That's what Floyd's on about. He's like, oh, all these monsters, they're causing damage and giving people powers.
I
I'm
know,
gonna
but the problem is if
them.
you take them away, people only find other ways, better ways to hurt each other.
But nomming on them with a big ass 7-foot kaiju. Yes, not
Ugh.
better. Not better.
This is not better.
I mean, there's a company.
I understand his point. Tom kind of had the same, tried making the same point, how these guys are kind of dangerous, and that maybe we should stop using them, but I pointed out that if they stop making them, someone's just going to find ways to mass produce them on their own,
Yeah.
and then only the people with bad intent will have them.
There's the company out there that had that chaos tournament that was stealing people's souls. So, there's that.
Again, only bad people would have them if we...
Speaking of which, I wonder if I could use that in the virtual world. I wonder if the Seal of Oricupus works. I don't want to find out.
rather not,
I'd rather not
I've
find
heard
out.
how horrible that thing is.
I was in it. I've been there, done that. Well, I don't want to. That's what I don't want to figure out. I mean, I can use not virtual numbers, so.
Don't test it.
Virtual
Please.
numbers.
Okay, now you're playing with fire.
I always wanted to use a slice in the Sky Dragon. Haven't you?
I mean, to be fair. It wouldn't be Slifer, though. It'd probably be Raw in my case.
Oh, I've already versed that. Been there, done that. No.
Mother!
Oh.
Undo! I got devoured by that thing's flames! Not a pretty thought!
Yeah, been there, done that. I'd rather have a big ass dragon with two mouths. Alright, so we'll go Matt. Maybe Matt knows where to find runs to go beat up for factory information?
Maybe.
Well, we can do with
Not
that.
then we have no choice but to figure out where that bridge is.
Yeah, I guess we can do that one. We will do that in the morning.
Yo, something tells me we're gonna find Ryan in a really weird position once we do find them.
What's the worst that could happen? He lost to Void, got kicked into a river somewhere.
Considering his last point was a bridge? Maybe? Maybe
What?
got this is spotted?
Point, maybe. I mean, wouldn't be odds of living that. Yeah.
Okay, do not think about that. Do not think about that.
Oh well.
Why are you going to bed?
Cause I want to sleep.
Alright, you want to sleep, you go up there, I'll sleep down here.
Alright,
Can find someone to sleep.
that's the kitchen.
I imagined.